The persecution of the church has intensified and become more visible than it has been in the past years. This is a positive prophecy because increased persecution of the church means a greater dimension in the manifestation of revival.
Christian persecution is up, increasing to the highest level ever reported. According to Open Doors, a ministry to the persecuted church, 1 in 7 Christians worldwide now experience high levels of persecution or discrimination.
Part of the reason that it's getting worse is because it is getting worse in more places. So particularly this year, we see the spread of violence against Christians in sub-Saharan Africa.
In the 10 countries where Christians experience the most persecution, 7 of them are in countries like Somalia, Sudan, and Eritrea. But this year, North Korea earned the top spot as the worst country offender. In 2020, the communist regime passed a new thought law, increasing punishments for consuming Western radio and TV broadcasts, as well as Christian literature.
In fact, in 2020, with the anti-reactionary thought law that was introduced in North Korea, we see that just legitimizing further a consistent persecution of Christians in that nation. But honestly, it is harder for it to get worse than it is today.
Last year, Afghanistan held the #1 ranking on the Open Doors World Watch list after U.S. troops withdrew from the country in 2021. This year, Afghanistan is ranked #9.
The Christians that remain have gone deep underground, and so there are fewer Christians remaining, and few of them are willing to raise their heads and be seen.
Among other countries of concern, India, China, and Nigeria. That West African country is now ranked at #6. Just last week, assailants set the home of Roman Catholic priest Isaac Ache on fire, burning him to death. President Biden removed Nigeria from the U.S. list of countries of particular concern after the Trump administration gave the country that designation in late 2020.
There is clear evidence that there is persecution of Christians because of their faith.
A new wave of persecution in China and Myanmar in attempts to quash dissent. In China, communist officials are stepping up raids against one of the country's larger churches as part of the so-called stability maintenance measures ahead of the National People's Congress. And in Myanmar, more atrocities there as soldiers destroy a village in the central part of the country, raping women, beheading 17 villagers. Also, authorities recently arrested a Baptist pastor there. Free speech and religious freedom under fire again in Canada. This time it's not pastors getting arrested over COVID-19 restrictions, but a 16-year-old high school student. Josh Alexander shared his thoughts about transgender ideology at St. Joseph's Catholic High School in Renfrew, Ontario. Officials suspended him from class for the rest of the school year, and when he showed up to class for the second semester, he was promptly arrested by 2 police officers.